What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on the Never Stop Gaming Survival server. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first episode I'm recording on my new/old setup. You guys told me in the last top 5 seed video that action and OBS we're pretty similar. We're pretty close in quality, so I've dropped the quality of action and made it so it would match OBS's settings. So hopefully now OBS and action are pretty on par with each other, and my new editing software, DaVinci Resolve, can support these files, because the last time I edited was a very laggy experience. Hopefully everything works out for this video, but today I want to show you guys some stuff of what I've done. Now, in the last episode, we actually made the attempt to kill Cuillin. Now, if I have any of the footage from that, I will show it right now. Now, it didn't really go the way we wanted it to. It didn't work. Okay, so I was trying to get it on camera and be a good YouTuber, so I asked him if he could come on to see the changes I made to the farm, and the kid logs in on his alt account. He never logs in on his alt account first. It never happens, but this time, apparently, he wanted to log in on his alt account, so he did that, and it screwed the whole plan. It just completely screwed the whole plan. So, if I have footage for it, it was inserted. You guys already know that, but I want to start today on the first mega project on NSG. We've been doing small little monotonous tasks here on NSG. We've been just working on some, we got a single iron farm and cow farm and skeleton farm and stuff like that. Now, in the last episode we worked on the gold farm, and it did not go the way I wanted it to. Did not work the way I wanted it to, so I am not fully happy with that, and we're gonna go through and redo that. But I've been burning. So first of all, I've been doing a little bit of training. Now, in the last video, in the last episode, you guys heard me say to Cuillin, because I can't walk on it anymore, he jokingly gave me a little hit and sent me 5 blocks off a cliff into lava. So I lost all my stuff, and I was salty. I was so salty, dude, about losing all my stuff. So that's why I said that in the video. But little guy just fell in. But I built up a good arsenal here of some villagers, so we can get ourselves pretty much everything we may need. I've been building up a friggin' librarian thing here. So we got looting 3, we got smite 5, we got fortune 3, we got sharpness 5, we got sweeping edge 3, we got efficiency 5, we got protection 3, which I couldn't get protection 4, and all of these guys I did not see 1 protection 4, or I would have saved it. But we got prop 3, which we can make prop 4, and we got unbreaking. So we have enough here to make some decent armor and tools. Like, this was one of those tools right here. A sweeping edge sharpness 5 sword with mending, absolutely beautiful. And then obviously we have these guys over here, silk touch, we have a feather falling, we have a mending, and we have a frostwalker. Now, everyone else will get another enchant, which is kind of cool. We'll go from there. But I do want to show you guys how I've been getting emeralds. Now, there's probably a way easier way to do this, and I mean significant easier way to do it. But the guys that we already are using trade iron for emeralds. So I've just been going through trading up iron for emeralds, because at the end of the day, iron's free. Iron's entirely free to me. I don't pay a cent for it. It's from the iron farm, and yeah, I get lots. As you can see, I'm out of iron. Actually, my iron supply is the problem. That's what we're going to try to fix in this episode. But yeah, so I've just been I've just been getting it. Did they all just reset? Like, look at this. Look at this. I've been getting an absolute boatload of friggin' emeralds just by trading iron to these guys. So, whoops, I didn't actually trade there. So today we need to fix that. We need to fix the iron supply. We do have that farm, and I tried AFKing there, and I did get a fair amount, but it pales in comparison to last season when we had Mystery Man's mega farm there. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build an iron trench today. This is gonna be this episode. It's gonna be our first mega project, and it's gonna be done in this episode. I don't even care how long. Okay, we already got all the emeralds. Look at that. I don't think I had any on me when I started trading there. So yeah, emeralds are the way we're gonna just make our economy work for us. We almost got a stack of blocks. I wish we could get a stack of blocks. But yeah, so let me kind of teleport over to where we're gonna be building the iron trench. That's right, we're back over at the village. that I got all the villagers from for the villager breeder. Now, if we just go past this village just a tiny bit, it's where I'm planning on making the Iron Trench. Now, we're building it in a desert because no one's here, no one's nearby. This area shouldn't be loaded pretty much ever. To be honest, I don't have a shovel. I'm gonna have to make a shovel, but this area shouldn't be loaded pretty much ever, so we don't have to worry about people being here, and we can stretch this thing all the way across to like here. So we can build a massive iron farm in this area, and the villagers are already here. Now, ironically, I don't know if we're going to use them, because for us to use these villagers for this project, I need quite a few villagers. I need quite a lot of villagers, so we can either move them, build up another villager breeder, which is quite possible. It was really easy to build that, so we could build another temporary villager breeder out here and have them breed and do what we need, and then drop them into a holding tank so we have stuff there, and that's probably what we'll do. I was just going to dig a trench from the other one, but it seems much more logical to have them breed here, so we're going to build a quick temporary breeder, and then as they build up, we'll build up the infrastructure of this farm. Now, this episode isn't going to be released. Normally, I take like a day to do my episodes or two. This might take me a bit longer. We're going to do probably... So that cell that's at the base is 1, right? That's considered 1, has 2 cells in it. So that's 1 farm. I would like to get maybe 10 of those done. So we have 20 iron farms in total. If we can do that, I already have the measurements and everything laid out. If we can fit 20 in here, I think that will probably do for the Iron Trench. I don't think we're really going to need a bigger system than that. And then this can kind of be like the iron area of the server where I sell commissions. I sell commissions to the Iron Trench. So I have to figure out how big this area needs to be and figure out how we're going to do the trench. Because I have an idea of what it's going to look like, but I gotta do a lot of work on it. So I'm gonna do a massive progress cut. I'm gonna cut the video here because my videos are only like 15 minutes long. You guys like them kind of shorter and sweeter, but I'm doing a lot of progress in this episode. So I'm gonna do a cut here. We're gonna come back. I'll give you guys a progress on the landscaping, and then we should have a few farms in place. They're easy to build. They're very, very easy to build. It's just getting the villagers in them. We're gonna do this. This will be a really cool project. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Oh baby, this video is taking so much longer than I thought to make, but I am loving it. Check this out. I went ahead and I laid out where the Iron Trench is going to be, and I've been really thinking about how it's going to look and how we're going to do this video. So, in this video, I want the Iron Trench working. I want it functioning. I want all these guys pumping out iron into a temporary trench, and then in the next episode, we'll put our building cap on, and we'll actually design out what the trench is going to look like. I love this. This is such a cool project. Now, I've been thinking, every module here needs 3 villagers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth, etc. But that's a lot of friggin' villagers, man. So I have 2 options. I can build a villager trading hall or a villager breeder over here that'll give me roughly 9 villagers an hour. That would, it would be okay. Or I can dig a tunnel from the base and transport the villagers that are already there over to this area. Now, each of them have their own advantages and disadvantages, one being we have to go back to the base, send 3 at a time, store them here, move them into place, and then move the tracking. Where the other one, we still have to build the tracking, do everything we need to do there, but they're here. We don't have to move them, we don't have to dig the tunnel, but then what do we do with the villager breeder when we're done? And we already have such a high bulk of villagers in there. It's already completely insane how many villagers we have in there. Would probably be more than enough to finish this entire farm. And to make everything a little bit better for the second solution, it's in that hill, so we can kind of just dig out and build a railway out to here and then have it good to go. So I think we're going to go with the latter. I think we're going to go with option B. We're going to dig a railway out from the main base. Yes, it's a little bit annoying. We have to go in and send the villagers out, but at the end of the day, we have this all set up and it'll be good to go. Now I need to set up a trap for some husks. I'm going to use husks for this farm because they don't burn. Why not, right? So every night we need to capture a few of those and get them into place and slowly build the farm. But we have the frame up and running. So what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do in between clips is build the farms. We're going to build them up and have them ready for the zombies and have them ready for the villagers. So we just have to put them in place and everything fires up. So we're not struggling with iron golems killing our zombies, or we're not struggling with anything like that. We can just have everything ready to go. And these farms are so basic to make. I'm really not worried about it. So, without further ado, without me talking too much into the microphone, I like hearing myself talk, okay? Without me doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start slowly. Oh my god. So I realized that I had a disadvantage here. I didn't have the wool to make this, and I could run around shearing sheep to get 3 stacks of wool, or I could just make one of these farms quick and sit here for like an hour. You know, I'm thinking this isn't the most efficient way of doing this. I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do this, but I'm just going to let it happen. And I'm going to see if we can get a decent amount by the time we're done. I think we can. I'm just going to sit here. Be back in a couple hours. Okay, ignore the cricket in the background. I just logged back in, and something weird has happened. Something very strange has happened. I only did one side of this. I only did one side. I was gonna do a grand reveal of one side, and then we'd slowly start to work on the other side. But I only did one side. I think my good friend Clanic came on when I wasn't here. I think he did this. And I think he didn't know the beds are still backwards. Oh no, he moved them. Why isn't this thing firing then? Huh. Hold on. I think my dog's doing something he's not supposed to. Yeah, this 100% had to be Clanic. Had to be, because I didn't do that. I didn't do this side. But I'm also slightly concerned why it's not firing. Because this side isn't firing either? Question mark? Huh. This thing should definitely be working better than it is right now. Okay. I'm gonna try to problem solve. I'm gonna try to debug what's going on here. Because they're all the same distance apart this way, and this side we got firing last night, like off camera, and it worked really well. So, I need to figure out why. It's probably something to do with the sleep. Give me a second. So as this cricket has sat there and taunted me, all I had to do was wait. Something must have messed up with their timings and when they slept. So as the sun went down, everything fired on all 4 cylinders, and it was like a goddamn rain of freaking golems, man, on both sides. I watched it happen. So it was something to do with the cycle of sleep that the villagers have gone through. But as you can see now, both sides are firing. Clanic, what a friggin' mad lad. I did this side, got it all set up and ready to go, and he must have just done this off camera, like when I went to bed. How much time did he have? There's no... Like, I'm just shocked that he pulled this off. It's absolutely insane. So now we can start work on the trench, but first, as my dog barks, I want to do a cinematic showcase. gonna do it for this episode here on the Never Stop Gaming Survival server today. It's insane. It's insane that Clan came over here. I'm so proud of what we can do as a community on the server, because now this is nuts. Look at this. The amount of iron that this project is gonna actually produce over the course of the season. We're only 3 weeks in. We are only 3 weeks into this season of NSG, and we are basically setting ourselves up to be fully... Where is that emptying into? Oh, itself? Okay, that was strange. But we're already setting ourselves up to be in a very, very, very good position throughout the whole season. So, in the next episode, we'll start to consider designing the Iron Trench and getting everything set up, and set up a cool killing platform, and everything will be amazing here in the Iron Trench. But anyway, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Minity Gaming. Thank you for watching till the end, and I swear to God, before next episode, I'll try to find that damn cricket. But if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button. Oh, I almost hit the golem. YouTube algorithm seems to like that a little more than anything else in the world. So, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And in the next one, the Iron Trench begins.